Hello students, let's continue with the MCQs. The first MCQ today is, the speed of a car weighing 1500 kg increases from 36 km per hour to 72 km per hour uniformly. What will be the change in momentum of the car? We know momentum is mu and mv here, initial momentum mu, final momentum mv, but you are going to find change in momentum, that is mv minus mu. But again, as I usually say, first look at if any conversion is required. First look at the units properly of the given physical quantities. So kilometer per hour, we have to convert it into meter per second. So let's write here, mass is 1500 kg, u is 36 kilometer per hour, v is 72 kilometer per hour. You have to find change in momentum, which will be equal to, you can take m out, v minus u. Now, m is given here, v minus u. If we find here, v minus u is 72 minus 36, that is 36 kilometer per hour. And we have to convert this kilometer per hour into meter per second. So what we'll do is, 36 into 5 by 18 meter per second, that is 10 meter per second. So we have converted change in velocity into meter per second. Okay. Now, change in momentum is m into v minus u. M is 1500 and v minus u we have just found it is 10 meter per second. So multiplying it by 10, the answer is 15,000 kg meter per second. This is our answer. Okay, 15,000 kg meter per second. Now, let us look at the options here. So, there are 4 options given, 15,000 kg kilometer per hour, we know. Let us not waste time in reading the options. So, we know the correct option is 15,000 kg meter per second. So, B option is correct. Now, let us move to the next question. A water tank filled up to 2/3 of its height is moving with a uniform speed. On sudden application of the brake, the water in the tank would. There are 4 options: move forward, move backward, come to the rest, be unaffected. Move backward is the first option and move forward is the second option. Now we know in this case we have to use inertia. We know that a body which is in motion tends to remain in its state of uniform motion due to inertia of motion. And hence when the brakes are applied, water tends to maintain its state of uniform motion and hence it will move forward. So the correct option is B here, that the water in the tank would move forward when the brakes are applied. Now the next question. An object of mass 2 kg is sliding with a constant velocity of 4 meter per second on a frictionless horizontal table. The force required to keep the object moving with the same velocity is dash. There are 4 options given here, 32 Newton, 0 Newton, 2 Newton and 8 Newton. We have to choose the correct one. We know that when the body is moving, it is sliding with some constant velocity on a frictionless horizontal surface. It means there is no effect of gravitational force of earth on it, no effect of gravity on it, because gravity is going to pull it down and it is moving on the horizontal table. Okay, and it is frictionless, so friction will not be acting here. So it means that there is no force acting on it. And we know that according to Newton's first law of motion, a body in its state of uniform motion along a straight line continues to remain in the same state of uniform motion along a straight line unless an external unbalanced force is applied on it. So since this body is moving with constant velocity on a frictionless horizontal table, so the force required to keep the object moving is 0 Newton, as no force is acting on the body and hence the velocity is not changing. Hope this MCQ is clear to you, students.